Good morning, this is your Stat Sensei, Mr. Spensei, and this is a warm-up on two sample proportions. This will be introduction to day one. This is from the note spiral. In the note spiral, it's entitled Shift Happens at Night. So there are more than 3 million nurses in the United States. And I'm just, when I read that, I go, oh, that sounds like a population. All right. So I think, oh, that's a population. I'm going to label it as such. Over 2.4 million work day shifts. Well, that could be a population. Let's keep reading. And more than 600,000 work night shifts. Oh, that looks like another populations. 84% of a simple random sample of 125 nurses across the U.S. express high job satisfaction. So we know we have a simple random sample here, and we have a simple random sample of nurses who work day shifts, or they work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and 72% of a simple random sample. So we have another simple random sample. So it looks like we have an 84% simple random sample. And so since it came from a sample, that's going to be a p hat. And that's going to be a p hat. I'm going to call this for the day shifts. And I have another 72%. And that seems like a simple random sample for the night shift. And we have 125 for the day shift is our sample size. And I put a D for day, could have used a 1. And for the night shift, it looks like we have a sample of 150 nurses. So our sample size is N equals 150, and I'm going to put N for night, who expressed high job satisfaction. Establish a 90% confidence interval for the difference in job satisfaction. That's going to be really important because this time we have two proportions. We have an 84% and a 72%. So we have two proportions, two sample proportions, and we want to know the difference. So the thing asks us to highlight and underline or circle the information that we thought was important, kind of did that. And so in the space provided, list and label the information you think might be important. Well, I went ahead and made a day shift and a night shift column. And I noticed that from the day shift, I had 2.4 million. And for the night shift, I wrote 3 million. That's wrong. I actually have 600,000. Both of those are populations. This is the population for the day shift. The 600,000 is the population for the night shift. I have two sample proportions. I have an 84% for the who wash their or who are happy during the day shift versus 72% who are happy at the night shift. I have a simple random sample, and that was for both of them. It said SRS for both of them, but the sample sizes were different. I have a sample size of 125 for the day shift, and I have a sample size of 150. Oops, that's not correct. A sample size of 150 for the night shift. All right. The last thing that was important, well, they told us they wanted a 90% confidence interval, but in this case, they're talking about for the difference. And since we have two percentages, we know that this is going to be a difference in proportions because we're subtracting two percentages. All right, so since they asked for differences and we're working with percentages, it's going to be a difference of proportion. So this is a two sample problem for proportions, and we're going to do a confidence interval for that difference. All right, hope that helped. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.